What are the behaviors of a confident person? When I first began meditating, I met Jay, who drew my attention because of her calm, reserved personality and complete focus on her meditation practice. I recall her saying almost no words and truly guiding us, and I could see her dedication to everything she did. She would sit behind us and guide us through the entire 2-hour meditation. And her consistency was and continues to be incredible, devoted to helping others. It must have been difficult for her to leave her motherland, South Korea, and come to live in Tanzania, Africa, as a meditation instructor, right? Despite the vast differences between the countries, she managed to keep her head held high and guide students every day. She is sincere and committed to her work, strong and bold. After knowing Jay for several years, I realized how strong she was despite her outward appearance. She reminds me of Margaret Thatcher, the Iron Lady, the United Kingdom's first female Prime Minister. Even though they are from different eras, her perseverance and unwavering dedication to her work remind me of Margaret. When I'm with her, she says relatively few words, yet every one of them is genuine and wise. She is humble, never gives up, extremely patient, and compassionate with others and students. Meditates for a long time. She has been meditating for 13 years and has devoted her life to assisting and guiding meditation students in discovering their true selves within. Because of the coronavirus, we no longer go to meditation centers for classes, but instead do so virtually. She has always been on time, guiding students virtually, and although she can hardly meet people, she has remained strong and resilient in these difficult times of COVID-19. She is as calm and relaxing as the ocean in the morning. Brave. I recall hearing on the news that a strong, massive storm would be sweeping over the Indian Ocean, aiming straight towards Dar es Salaam. Everyone I knew was afraid and panicked. My husband and his pals were putting together plans for us to stay in a B&B or a hotel outside of town. I remembered Jane and dialed her number to see if she had any arrangements, if it was okay for her to join us. But amusingly, she was unconcerned about the storm. "It's fine, don't worry." She said, "I'm used to this kind of storm. In Korea, it's normal." My husband and I eventually decided not to go anyplace, and nothing happened. Without putting forth any effort, she is stunning. Every day, she seems to get younger, more beautiful, and elegant. She appears to be very natural. Her hair is long, thick, and healthy. Even though she never wears makeup, she always looks flawless. An attentive listener, she pays more attention to what others are saying and respects their opinion. I've been in situations when I needed to collaborate with her, and she would listen to my thoughts and then come up with a recommendation without placing any pressure on me. And I found myself listening to her and appreciating the insight she offered. She does not speak in a judgmental or hostile manner. In everything she says, there is honesty, consistency, and hardworking. She is very consistent in her work, and she follows everything in detail. I have learned a lot from her, especially when it came to doing my work properly and putting my whole when helping others. She is very flexible and focused on guiding and helping students. Someone who is very considerate. I recall discussing with my husband the possibility of purchasing a coaster after we misplaced ours while relocating to a new apartment. My husband is a coffee/tea lover who values wood so much that he keeps his coaster on the table all the time. So my husband and I were debating where we could purchase durable coasters. A week later, I was meeting Jay for a cup of coffee when she presented me with 2 coasters as a gift. It was incredible, and they were also incredibly cute. I'm a disorganized individual who tends to dump my jewelry into every available empty drawer. Jay once gave me a lovely jewelry box from Zanzibar. It made it a lot easier for me to organize my jewelry in one place, thanks to it. It was a very thoughtful gift. This demonstrates how thoughtful and compassionate she is, always thankful and honest. She is constantly thankful for everything in her life. She always speaks with sincerity and gratitude, especially when guiding us through meditation. Things move much faster and more professionally in South Korea, whereas this is unlikely in Tanzania. Jane, on the other hand, had to learn to adapt to these circumstances. She always expresses how grateful she is to be here and how she has grown to be patient and accept all conditions in Tanzania. She always emphasizes that there is no difference between the 2 countries. It is all in our heads. A good storyteller and a pleasant companion. We occasionally discuss our country of birth, South Korea and Tanzania, as well as how distinct and similar they are. Rice and beans dish, also known as kombab, Korean, is considered food for convicts and elderly individuals who want to stay healthy in South Korea. In Tanzania, however, most households, including children, adore rice and beans. It's excellent when served hot. It was fascinating to hear our perspectives on this type of cuisine while having a good laugh. It was fascinating to hear about this South Korean examination system. Students taking all multiple choice exams, which I thought was a fascinating concept, and I liked it. In my country, however, it is all about demonstrating, explaining, and reaching a conclusion, answer. Jane, on the other hand, stated that she preferred our approach because it was fair and beneficial to students. I'm learning the value of appreciating things in life. It's a lot of fun to be around her. As a result, I regard Jay as the most confident and courageous person I've met, and I'm thankful that our paths crossed.